Someone call Barry and tell him that I'm living.
Fucking crazy.
That's a bung arrow poo. Yeah.
Good morning. Today we're down at Bower National Park. Not sure if we're saying that one right, but it's just down the road from Eden where we're staying. We're going to head in there, head around Green Cape and check out all of the beaches and bay. But we're just dropping our tyres a little bit. We've been super lazy lately and we're never dropping our tyres. So we thought it's all gravel in here. We may as well drop them and look after the car.
Yeah, and the roads as well. Like, it's all good if it's only a couple Ks, but because they're going to be on it all day, might as well drop them now. So
yeah,
it should be a sick day though. It is killer today. Like, we have just crossed over the New South Wales border. So
oh yeah, I forgot about that. We're in New South Wales.
And we cannot wait to like explore this joint. So many avid New South Wales people said you need to come and do the southern coast of our coastline, so it's going to be insane. Like, honestly, we cannot wait to do it.
We went for a little drive yesterday into Merimbula and that was honestly so beautiful. And we can see you guys have got oysters and stuff here, so we're gonna have to go and try those, but we're so keen to explore this area. It looks unreal. So we've gotten to our first spot in the national park. We're at Disaster Bay Lookout, and this place is actually blown our mind. This wasn't even on our list, so we've got very high expectations for the rest of this national park.
Quick. Right, we've just pulled up and we're walking down to a spot called City Rock, and I've spotted a big parenti. No, aka in the indigenous terms, this is called a bung arrow. So I don't know if you can see him there. He's a staunch unit. He's a big dog. He's probably the size of a small freshwater crocodile. See you, mate. Wow, that's amazing. What an absolute pleasure.
This one here is City Rock, and Keelan's just said he reckons it is called City Rock because it looks like an old city. So let us know if you agree or if you know the real reason. Alright guys, you're paying attention. We've got a huge giveaway. This one is worth $3,500. We told you it was going to happen. Tanami, full drive and commercial. Same mob who built our drawer system in the back of Leroy are giving away a full aluminium set of drawers for your full drive, and the best part about it is you don't have to spend a single cent. So this package is worth $3,500, and to win it all it takes is 4 simple clicks. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel down below, it's free to do, and then head over to Instagram, follow Tanami Full Drive and Commercial on Instagram, tag 2 mates in our giveaway post, plus tell us what full drive system that the draw systems is going to go in. So it's as simple as that, 4 clicks and you could win $3.5 grand worth of prize. It's massive guys, and the best part about it is there's probably not going to be too many entries, so high chance of winning. Anyway, get onto that and back to the video. See that bung arrow climbing up the tree. Just shows you how versatile these animals really are. They're the king of the ground and they climb like monkeys. Oh, he's an absolute beauty. It's definitely not as big as that first one. And see how he's got like a stub tail? I reckon he's been fighting with that other one. And that's why his tail's bloody ripped off. But
amazing animals. It looks like it's just healed right over. What a beauty. So if you're visiting Australia, don't worry about the drop bears. Worry about the bloody bungarras up the trees, alright? They'll do a fair bit more damage.
That was freaking insane. But I found myself while I was standing here waiting for Keelan, I was just like looking up like, oh my god,
Sarah,
is there any more?
Here's some bungarra poo. That's a bungarra poo.
Alright, David Attenborough.
It's probably that one there, I reckon. Yeah, he's a vegan. I can tell he's got a vegan diet, that one. Pretty steep jump rock, but as you can see how deep it is, but there's a fair old swell pushing in today, so you can see that's how the rock has been flattened right out. And on the big swell days, you'd find water getting right up the top there. It's cool seeing how the coast is actually formed by Mother Nature and the swells, you know. Unbelievable, and I reckon the fishing's pretty good. We've seen a few fishermen around, so some deep holes. Alright, we checked out Green Cape. That was pretty cool, the lighthouse there. Now we're at Batangby Beach. Now tell me, are we saying that right? Batangby.
Batangby. Batangby.
Yeah, whatever that means. So we're going down here. Looks like a crystal clear blue water location. So let's go down for a swim. It's hot as buggery. I'm bloody flat out like a lizard drinking. Flat out like a bungarra drinking. Let's go jump in the
And let the record state that Keelan made lunch.
Yeah,
Everyone,
I made
Keelan
lunch.
made lunch.
Had made some crackers, avocado and tomato with a bit of cottage cheese. You beauty. Healthy, yet satisfying. It's not KFC Zinger Box, but it comes close. So.
And the other day when we went that hike up to Noel Peak and we said we deserve KFC, there was no KFCs in town, and there's still no KFCs in town.
What's with New South Wales hating on KFC? That's not on. Anyway, let's go check out this joint.
Very nice. Fucking freezing.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Go, jump in. Go. Go. Oh, it's way colder than it looks.
Oh, that's well.
Alright, we're on a mission to see what's around the corner of this joint. It could be really good, it could be really bad. Sarah's scared of all sorts of stuff in the water because she can't touch or see the bottom. And I'm in my element. Right. Definitely come down to this joint. It's definitely worth the walk down, and if you can get it to yourself or quiet, it's pretty worth it. Sarah's just soaking up the serenities. That day in Eden was sick. Definitely go out to the national park if you get a chance. We've left the van. We're currently staying at a caravan park in Eden, and one thing Eden offers is a killer whale museum, and there's a fascinating story about an old killer whale called Old Tom. Now, we're not going to tell you too much now. We're going to rip into Eden and we're actually going to tell you a tale about Old Tom and the mischief he used to get up to with the old fishermen. So
I'll try and stop Keelan from putting mail on the story.
Yeah, this is going to be a true story, and I'm not putting a spin on it. This is 100% true. This will blow your mind. So stick around. Let's head into the whale museum and learn about Old Tom. Alright, here he is, Old Tom. So this is a killer whale skeleton. And this is the one in particular, Old Tom. Insane. Never seen a skeleton of a killer whale before.
6.7 meters long.
Big dog, girthy. staunch.
This is called Eden, majestic twofold bay.
Alright, we're just watching the little presentation on the whales in the cinema room, and it's pretty dated, but you learn a lot from it. So back in the day, the Ewan clan, the traditional owners of the land, they used to think, this is way before whaling and people come and settled Australia and took over, but they used to think that the killer whales, because of their black and white markings, were Aboriginal ancestors that had passed, that had come back to fight and help out and feed the clan. And the killer whales used to chase the whales up onto the beach, where the traditional owners would then eat the whales and harvest the whales, which is pretty sick. And this is well before Old Tom and the news stories of the whalers, but fascinating stuff. Like, it really is. It's really dated in here, but it is really cool. Firstly, before we get into the Old Tom tale, we are not proud to say that we used to whale in this country. It's such a disgusting thing, and we're pretty grateful that it no longer happens in Australia. So the Old Tom story, pretty well, Old Tom and his mates used to round up the whales out the back and herd them into the bay. Old Tom would then race up to the fishermen where they were posted up and splash in front of their wharf and their boats to alert them that they had trapped a whale. Then Old Tom used to show the fishermen and actually chauffeur them out to the whale, where he would also help pull the whale back in for where they used to harvest and process the whale. And as you can see here on the left-hand side of his jaw, his teeth have actually been worn away from pulling the rope. So it's just amazing to think that these killer whales were that smart to learn to team up with the fishermen, because many hands make light work, and because they would get the most rich part of the whale, which is the tongue, the kidneys and the liver, which the fishermen did not want. So super cool. The fishermen would reward these killer whales, and the process would repeat over and over again. And this is when the amount of whales that were actually killed got ridiculously high, because these killer whales were so good at what they did, and they were pretty much a sheepdog for the fishermen. We find this story super fascinating, and to see the skeleton of Old Tom in front of us is just amazing. How sick was Old Tom? So that was a sick story. What a pleasure to learn about it too. Like, the South Coast is so beautiful, and we're not proud to say that we used to whale and stuff like that, but just to learn about the old stories, yeah, so fascinating. So we've come down to the beach, and another massive attraction about this area is actually surfing. So we've come down to Marimbula, I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right, and it's a beautiful day today. There's no one out in the water. I don't know if a shark's been spotted or something, but the waves are pretty fun. So I've brought the GoPro out, show you guys what it's like. Yeah, it's about 3 to 4 foot, which in surfing terms about the same height as your ceiling in your living room. So fairly decent sized waves, and yeah, out by myself. So Sarah's on the beach. Hopefully I can get a couple and just enjoy it. This watercolor and temperature is just amazing. So So rumour has it, Old Tom the killer whale actually built this rumour has it that Old Tom the killer whale actually built this rock pool with his bare flippers. Check it out. And we thought we'd come for a swim today, but it's full of sand and seaweed, so it hasn't gone to plan. But this is a cracker spot, and it's definitely a main attraction in Eden, which is super cool. So
it's still beautiful.
I'm still probably going to go for a swim. How cool is this? Yeah, someone call Barry and tell him that I'm living. This place is sick. How sick is this?
Amazing. I'm just trying to learn how to use the drone. I said to Keelan this year I want to get better at it. But I'm like trying to go forward, I'm going backwards, trying to put it down lower, I'm going up higher. It's actually out of control. It's so hard. So I take my hat off to Keelan, but this place is freaking beautiful. So yuck, your feet are so dirty. Very glamorous location, the car park behind Coles. Got ourselves a Hawaiian tear and share and some dares for lunch. We're all set. We're happy as bloody pig and shit. The Sapphire Coast has honestly blown our mind, and we're literally only at the first stop. So we've literally only gone to Eden and Merimbula. But honestly, this place is so amazing. Like, when we go around Australia, we're always finding places where we think, oh yeah, we could settle down here, and we haven't had a place like that since Lorne. So
yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. And we're heading up to Tathra, so that's the next location. We got the van hooked up, we're ready to go. But as you can see, treat yourself to Hawaiian tear and share on markdown for $3.50, and dare us coffee.
Also marked down.
Also cheap as chip. Happy days. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. We love hearing from you, and we'll see you next time.
Woo!